And welcome now to our Huntsville audience for our presentation, and welcome to the Johnson Space Center for our 2015 Hall of Fame presentation to Dr. Kate Rubins. Let me now welcome the Houston and Texas-based Space Camp Hall of Fame members to help with the presentation. Dr. Liz Warren, Robert Perlman, Dr. Jim Allen, Ed Van Cise, Dr. Valerie Myers, and Dr. Andrea Hansen. And now please welcome one of our 4 2015 Space Camp Hall of Fame inductees, Dr. Kate Rubins.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Official Space Camp Hall of Fame jacket.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go. Whoops. Got it.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you so much to the Space Camp Alumni Board and to the Hall of Fame for this honor. This is not something that I could have imagined at all when I was a skinny little buck-toothed 12-year-old off on my very first adventure, really on an airplane, leaving the state of California and going off and doing something that was my passion and my dream. There's never been a time when I was a kid that I couldn't remember wanting to be an astronaut. It was always the standard little kid answer when I was 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 years old. I want to be an astronaut, a biologist, and a geologist were the 3 things that I wanted to be. And as I was going through high school and secondary education, I sort of lost that astronaut goal at some point. I actually had some talks with people and realized, you know, this is not an actual career that real people do. This is not a thing. You don't do this as your job. I got interested in other areas of science and I pursued other areas that I was passionate about and ended up making it back into NASA at some point much later in my career. But I want to let you guys know how important I think Space Camp is for kids when they're really in that budding transformative stage where they're trying to figure out what they want to do in their life. And they need something to inspire them. They need something to keep them going when it's hard to study science, when the classes are difficult, when the problem sets are tough, when all their peers are saying, maybe I'm going to major in business or finance. Why would you continue to pursue science as a career? And I think Space Camp gives people that inspiration. It lights a fire under them. It's an experience that they're going to remember for a long time. It was something that really touched me, and it's phenomenal to be able to be a part of that space experience. So whether or not you are the kid who wants to be the astronaut or you have a kid in your life who wants to be an astronaut, I think it's critical to keep that dream alive and to ensure that they know that it is a realistic career, that people actually do this. They could do this with their life someday. And if they're not in the crew office, they could be the engineer that's working on building the rocket that's going to take us to Mars. They could be the translator that's helping with different international partners interfacing on the International Space Station. There's so many careers and there's so many things that people can do to get involved in space exploration. And I think it's so important that Space Camp helps build those dreams and keeps those dreams alive for everybody, including the skinny 12-year-old girl who liked to watch science fiction and didn't understand that that was too much of a nerdy thing to do. So thank you very much for this honor. I really appreciate it, and it's a pleasure and honor to be here today.